Local Dev Mechanic is now live. Streaming software and game development, Day 20, path to Twitch affiliate new game stream.
All right, chat. We're back. We're back. We're live. So you may be confused of what is going on in this stream while we're not working on the tarnish. So yeah. Oh, the chat's not working on screen. So the reason that is because the reason that is because I'm taking a break from working on the tarnish, mainly because when they updated Godot, it messed up all the code, so I pretty much have to remake it, and we're not doing that. I think we're going to come up with another idea of another game. So it's pretty much a software development and a just chilling stream mix up. So if you guys don't like this style of stream where we come up with a new game or a new thing we're doing, tell me either now here on Twitch or on YouTube. Yeah, we're gonna come up with a new game. I have a concept, so let me get it up real quick. One second, chat. All right. Here we go. And then this, the wrong one. Not getting the screen share. There you go. I tested it. It should be pretty clear. You guys should be able to see pretty good. If maybe I'll make it a little bit bigger. Maybe like this. Yeah, maybe like that's better. So if you guys seen the thing, it's about on YouTube. I have a thumbnail up. And the game we're making is The Other Voice. Oops. We're making The Other Voice, which is a game. Second. Okay, so that's what we're making. We're making The Other Voice, which is a game that's like, let me see. Stanley's Parable. So yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's like Stanley's Parable. So, but instead of one person narrating, it's pretty much two. One person narrating, it's two. So, so the idea, right? The idea is it has a person who breaks the fourth wall. He breaks the fourth wall, which is the main character, right? The character is the MC. The MC breaks the fourth wall, and that's kind of like what he keeps doing. So it's kind of like that one Deadpool game for the old consoles. I think it was one of the old PlayStation consoles. I think it might have been Xbox, but an old console like that concept character like Deadpool, where he breaks the fourth wall, talks directly either to narrator. So like when the narrator's talking too much, he'll cut him off and be like, "Whoa, whoa, 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 this is kind of getting annoying. You're speaking too much or something." Kind of like a funny character that keeps talking to the camera, not the camera, the narrator, and then he'll talk directly to the player. In like the first cutscene or something, he'll address the player like he knows that there's someone there. That's what it is, and this pretty much like Stanley. This is probably not how the game's spelled. It is. It's called The Stanley Parable. I'm looking at it right now. There you go. Like Stanley's Parable. The only thing that I don't know is, the only thing that I don't know is the genre of the game. So I don't know if it's like, fantasy, or probably not gonna be fantasy. It might have a little horror like element in it or something, like atmospheric horror. The guy might say some weird stuff to the narrator, kind of keeping you on edge. So maybe horror. So one idea. Is that horror? I don't even know how you spell horror. Oh. Horror, right? Horror is one genre that I'm thinking. Since I kind of want it to be kind of like, I guess like a goofy game. I don't know what that genre would be, but let me see. Kind of I don't know what type of genre that would be. Let me see. Let me look at video game. Genre. Right. So video game. So give me. So we got action. Right. A platformer. It's not gonna be a platformer. I'm not making a platformer. It's not gonna be a shooter. It's not gonna be a fighting game. It's not a beat 'em up. It's not a stealth game. Survival game, no. Rhythm, no. Battle royale, no. Survival horror. Games are subgenre of no, it's not a subgenre. So I guess the only one that is kind of graphic adventure. No, it's not that. I hate graphic novels. I don't like puzzle games. It's not gonna be puzzle. I don't know if Stanley Parable is a puzzle. Not a role-playing game. Not an MMO. Yeah, I guess the only one that I could kind of do, a life simulator. No, it's not like Sims. A vehicle sim. So yeah, I guess I don't know. Let me see the genres of Stanley's Parable real quick. So that was Stanley's Parable. I know you guys can't see it, which I'm sorry I didn't know I was gonna be looking this much. Wow, I thought I knew more genres of what I wanted, but so it's an experimental, narrative-driven, first-person adventure game. So yeah, adventure horror, I guess, is the genre of what it's gonna be. So it's gonna be an adventure. Gonna be maybe not horror. It's supposed to be a question mark. Adventure. I just saw adventure. Right, adventure for sure. The adventure part, question mark on the horror part, but that's what it is. And now I don't know the setting though. So I don't know the setting. So or how long the game would be. I don't know the setting of the game, but it's kind of going fast. I thought I would take a little longer. So the settings we have is post-apocalyptic, what the frick is this? 1 second, chat. All right, so we got post-apocalyptic. Frick, I keep pronouncing it wrong, but whatever. Post that apocalypse. I keep hitting the wrong button. And this, bro, I'm gonna stop screen sharing if I do this, but I have to fix it. I hate this thing on that side, bro. You guys don't know I'm using my Remarkable. On the left, bro. Yeah, on the left side, okay? Okay, I thought I lost it all. Ooh, post-apocalyptic, right? Trying to think of more while I write this, but I don't really know. Nothing move it. Oh, like this, backwards, I guess. I T E Y L A C O P A. Alright, so that's the first one we got, post-apocalyptic. I don't know if I'm gonna do that because I don't know what setting would it, like, how would it be? You know the story of Stanley, kind of. I do know, like, I'm pretty sure it's just you play as a guy named Stanley, and everyone left in your building. Stanley's a first-person experiment game. You play as Stanley, and you will not play as Stanley. What? And you will not play as Stanley. You will follow a story. So it's a story game. You're playing through something that's already happened. So actually, I could do post-apocalyptic. It's not that bad. So then we gotta come up with a story. So other settings, we could do sci-fi. Sci-fi. Okay, wait. Okay, so we could do sci-fi. Like this. I don't know about sci-fi though. Like, let's think about this. We gotta think about this a little more. almost dropped my remarkable. Let me make this a smaller for now. We got to think about this a little more. You're playing a, so it's a person, right? Sci-fi is like, well, pretty much anything could be sci-fi, right? So mainly, when I think sci-fi, I think of like spaceships and stuff. So like Interstellar, the other movie that's like that, I don't know. The Orville. So let's picture this. You play as a person, a captain or something on a ship, let's say, right? The spaceship kind of is pretty cool because post-apocalyptic. Apocalypse happened, and are you playing while it happened? And by the end, it's already happened, right? Or it's going to happen, or it already did happen, and you're playing as a person who's surviving the post-apocalypse. Like it already happened, right? So let's just say it's zombies, right? So by the end of the game, so it'd be like the narrator would go, actually I have a voice for this.
Okay. So, whatever the person's name is, so, Al walked out of this broken down house and went to his mailbox. Why would he go to his mailbox? We don't know. He thinks something's in there. He's checking his mailbox. He finds it nothing but a letter that says it's from his friend across town saying to come and send help. And he starts making his way towards the thing. I'm not coming up with the story right now.
But pretty much the narrator would be narrating, right? What narrators do. And then by the end, he dies or something. Huh. I kind of like the sci-fi one more. Your captain, whose crew, your crew, just disappeared. You don't find them anywhere on the ship. It's not gonna be like Stanley's Parable where things change. You have to, whatever it's called. I do want the thing, but kind of thinking I might just do a story without the person breaking the fourth wall. The narrator kind of breaks the fourth wall. But I think it would be funny if sometimes the main character would say, "Can you stop narrating? My life is kind of getting annoying," or something. I gotta figure out voice lines for him. Oh, the frames are dropping down. So I'm already gonna scratch this off. So we found the setting. Oh, it's not gonna be post-apocalypse. It's like, what would that be? Is it gonna be zombies? I don't want it to be zombies because then that's any other thing. And if it's aliens, that's already sci-fi. It's just sci-fi and apocalypse. So it's just sci-fi. The whole thing. It's gonna be sci-fi. It's just gonna be sci-fi. Sci-fi adventures. It doesn't need to be horror. It could be. Depends what I find. So we do need to come up with a story. Or just like a thing So we'll call it story, but it's not the story. All right, so the story. MC. Gotta make sure there's really no games like this. 1 second. All right. Let me make enough room to do that. So I'm just gonna say captain. It's probably, I don't know what they're called, but in the order I'm pretty sure they call him captain. Whatever his name is, captain. Should I put spaceship captain? I don't know. Or spaceship captain. So all we pretty much have the main point is your crew. So it'd probably be easier to type this out, but I'll start writing it. I'm trying to also get it on my phone too, so I have it on both. So crew vanished, right? Your crew H not an N vanished. It's kind of like Stanley just on a spaceship. I think there's his whole co-worker team, all his co-workers, bosses, exec frick that executive there executive, said it once, it's fine. That they vanished, right? Everyone in his company vanished. Even the people outside, I'm pretty sure, vanished. But since this is space, it's easy. I don't really have to do that much. The only thing that I would have to come up with is, why are you in space? What is he there for? The who is, we already got. The who is the captain. The what and the why. That's what I gotta do, actually. That's a big thing. So that's after, right? It's how. All right. First, not getting on my phone. The who, the what, the why, right? right? So oops, gonna spell how again. The who we already got is captain, right? The who is this is the who right here. Right here, this is the who. This is the who, the 3 W's, what, we don't know yet, and then why, right? So the who we got, we just need the what, and the what would, the what and the why. So what and why, isn't that the same thing? No, it's not, never mind. So who, the main character is the who, the what is, the what would be the crew vanished, but before the crew vanishes, what is he there for? Why are they in space? That's the why, actually. Why are they in space? They're in space to investigate a dying star, I guess, in their solar system. So wait, I said that was the why. Why they're in space, yeah. They're in space because to investigate a Thor. Darn, right? So they're there to investigate a dying star. What for, right? What for doesn't matter if the star dies. So it could kind of be pre-apocalypse, kinda, because the game doesn't take place when an apocalypse happens. It takes place before an apocalypse happens. So I think that might be nice, be cool.
Cool.
Never seen a game like that. Cool, yeah. I don't know if the thing worked, actually. I didn't hear it. I want to see something. So this is a test. Test. Okay. It works. It works. So.
Nice.
All right. Nice. Thank you. So maybe for it to be like pre-apocalypse, when the star dies, right? You're investigating it because it's the sun, so it's not what are they there for? Is that what it is? Is that what's supposed to be? Who, right? It's captain. What is he there for? And why are they there? Right? So why are they there? They're there to investigate a dying star because, which is the what, is the sun, right? It's the sun. So that's the who, what thing, and with the at least the story before he's in space. Pretty much, it's not the full story, like with the how it actually is going to play out. But I think that would be a pretty good concept. So this is the who, the what, and the why for this. I'm going to take it for this. Let's put it here. Who, which is the crew. The crew are the who, right? And I guess the what here would be they vanished, right? They vanished is the They vanished, which is the what happened to them. What happened? Mickey Mouse thing. So what happened to them is the crew vanished. There's pretty much who. So you think of it like this: who vanished? The crew vanished. What happened to them? They vanished. It's pretty simple. And then why did they vanish? This is for the people in the game. So if you guys don't want spoilers, actually I'm not gonna actually add it here. I might add it after. It might change, obviously. Yeah. If you guys don't want spoilers, look away, I guess. I think that would be better, just look away. So, yeah. Okay. So why did they vanish? There's nothing that the sun could do that I think that could make things vanish. Besides they heat it up. But I'm pretty sure he'll hear people burning in his spaceship. And why didn't he burn? So I'm just gonna say something happened with the sun. Like it emitted off some type of fake thing that I come up with. So why did they vanish? Which I'll add stuff to it. The sun, or did something get him? Because if something got him, then that's kind of like a horror thing with a narrator, which would kind of be annoying to hear a narrator narrate something that you have to do. So why did they vanish? Wow, we've only been like 30 minutes. Why do they vanish? They're going to investigate what's going wrong with the sun. Right? We could add something to it. Like the sun's energy is disappearing or dissipating. And that's why I guess it took their energy. So they just disappeared. It took everything from them. Like, it just made it disappear. But why didn't the spaceship disappear, or the captain? It was too far. But then why were they in one side of the ship? I have no idea why they disappeared. They're just not there. Again, we'll add stuff to it later. Right, so the sun is that, right? So, if you're thinking of this, if it's on Steam, The Other Voice, which actually kind of sounds like a sci-fi thing already. I actually want to say that's probably a sci-fi movie. Oh, it's a novel. The Other Voice is a novel. It's weird. It's not a movie. Thought it would be a movie. The Other Voice is a movie. Oh, it's called The Other. Yeah, no. Never mind. So, let's see. The Other Voice. Pretend you're on.
Cool.
Pretend you're on. Cool. Nice. So I'm just gonna actually go big like that. I'm just gonna turn it off for now. So, you're on Steam, right? You're looking for a game. You're looking for a sci-fi game, a spaceship game, and so let's see. How do they? You don't play, right? As it. The Other Voice is a first-person experimental game. You play as a person called whatever, Captain. You don't play as Captain. You follow a story. You follow the Captain's story. You will not follow a story. you will have a chance. You will have no chance. The game will end. The game will never end. Yeah, it's not like that. Because there in Stanley's Parable, when you do something multiple different times, it changes the map. If you don't go one way, he'll add arrows. So it's not like that. So in the other voice, it's a first person a first person experience game. You play as the captain. Well, you don't really play as the captain. You follow the captain's story. A mysterious force thing. This mysterious force made your crew disappear. Made his crew disappear. Pretty much that's it. That's how it goes. So I'm not gonna be live for 39 minutes. I'm gonna go live longer, but I thought we would take longer on this. Maybe I come up with the actual story. I do want to put it on. So we need I do want to, but we don't have that much people to do a donation goal of $100. So later on, I'll do a donation goal of $100 to get it on Steam. So I guess we're gonna change this because we're pretty much done with coming up the concept and everything else. So okay, the screen disconnected again. That's great. Oh, what is going on there? Let me check out Twitch. Okay. Okay, that's just the phone. Okay, frick! I thought it broke it. So we're gonna start early with Dead by Daylight. Pretty much, we're gonna play it today, and then we're gonna play it tomorrow and the next day. Well, not the next day because whatever. So this is the thing. I don't know what more to do. I would like to do more. And I would like to do more, but I don't know what. Oh, the style, I guess. The style of the game. You go to here. Is that how you spell style? I kind of want it to be realistic, kind of more realistic than Stanley. Style. Yeah, realistic. I want the style to be even more realistic than Stanley's Parable. I guess we could do that. I could make the character. Yeah, I'll do that. The style's realistic. I'll keep this up. And we'll make the character. One second, chat. Be right back. Right. Turned off again. I need to keep doing that, dude. I just wanted to stay on it. Whatever. The style's realistic. I guess we could come up with the workflow. So next stream, because I'm really not gonna work on it today. I want to work on it later. Oh, what the frick? Hi. What the poop? That's actually weird as can be. Okay. Screen share. So I don't know, the workflow is gonna be the same. I'm gonna start with the menu. Then I'm gonna work on the player. Then I'm gonna work on putting the environment. Then I'm gonna work on actually doing the story. I guess we could write how long we want it to be. Length. So length array is what we were on. Length. Oops, we got length, right? So the length of the thing of the game, we want it to be about. I want it to be at least 15 to 25 minutes. I don't know why it's writing so thick now. Okay, 25 minutes, okay? So that's what I got. That's pretty much it. I would want to keep this open for a little bit, just because maybe I take a picture and put it there. But there. So I want to do this more often, like, you know, I want to get into like sketching how I want the game to be, but I'm not good at sketching, and I don't know what I would sketch. But we were going to make the character though. Copy this. I'm trying to paste it as a duplicate in here so you guys would also have it when I'm working on the game. Working on it and alright, we good. No, we're not. Never mind. I have to get the thing open. I got this thing called Des Studio, and it makes realistic looking models of things. So we're gonna try to adapt one of the characters as someone that they have pre-made in the game. Right, so here. It's because it's a copy. Okay, then. So I'm just gonna use one of these. But just since it doesn't really matter, I'll change it back. I don't need that open. Is this gonna open here? No? Alright. Alright. So do this then. I don't want to, but we're going to. So let's go to game. And just to be completely honest, this is kind of weird, this app thing, because when you put things in, for some reason, they don't have close. So it's kind of weird a little bit. So we're just gonna take one of these and we'll just change it, because I need the model for when you're in cutscenes, because I do want to do cutscenes. So which one? We got this one. I think that's a girl. Yeah, I think that's a girl. So we got 3, and then we could also go on with one of these. But we got 3. Which one? 1, 2, or 3? So that 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2, and 3. Which one?
2.
2. So that's this guy. Just a heads up, Twitch, YouTube. This is not me. I did not make this character or do anything with this. But yeah, really. Let's just do this because I could change the clothes later. What in the world is this? There. So there's that. Hair. It doesn't really have a lot of hair. I'm gonna add this though. Go up. Supposed to add facial hair. I don't see facial hair at all in this guy. Alright. Supposed to add facial hair. Like that. I'm gonna say this one. I do not understand these controls, dude. Okay. How do I straighten this out there? I guess that's straight. I look weird. The guy's, he's not gonna wear this or have any of this stuff. So should he be bald? Should he stay bald? 1 for yes and 2 for no. 1 for yes, 2 for no.
One.
But yeah, he'll stay bald. Let me just see how he looks with hair. What in the world is this? Frick. This one? That's how he looks with hair. Oh, but then he can't have a beard. No. I'll stay like that. Thank you. So, this is environments. Let's put him in this. Just see. Oh, it didn't really put him in it. Just take the lighting from it. It doesn't really. Holy good. Accessories, he doesn't really need it. Oh, whoa, it did put him in it. Okay. I could do this. But then I don't know how to get rid of his shirt. Nah, I'll find a captain's thing later. Like a captain's uniform somewhere. It's armor. I don't really want armor. Footwear. I could give him these for now. Let's do this. No, looks like a clown. Yeah, we'll go with these ones right here. Pros. These are pants, right? Yes, dude. It's actually not bad. Okay. I don't know how to get rid of stuff. I just want to get rid of his shirt. I want to delete it, but can't. So there's the captain. We could also change his like skin color, eye color. It's pretty. This is better than whatever it's called, making it. An error occurred. An error occurred with the. Oh, okay. So I won't understand what does this. Okay, so I can't change anything. Yeah, so I can't change anything on this guy. Let's change his eye color if it lets me. Which one for the captain? Which one do you want? Out of the ones I want, probably these bottom 3. So which one? 1, 2, and 3, and then maybe we'll do this one. 4, Sage. So 1, 2, 1, 2, and 3, and then this one. 4. Just for that one. Okay, that's it. Yeah, no. So he's stuck with whatever I got. These ones. He has a lot of bones that I really don't need, like What the f? Don't look at me like that, bro. Weird. I wish I could fix his freaking shirt. That would be better. You know what? I'm just gonna go back on everything. I can't. I can. I can't. Only to this. No. Great, new, nope. Alright. Okay. Bro. Which one did we do? We did this one. Replace it. Delete it. Delete everything, please. Alright. File, new scene. I don't care about saving it. Frick, bro. It's annoying, dude. Alright. So we did this one. And then he was bald with the beard. Alright, we had, put him in. 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 Thank you. Let's get clothes on him. This one. And then, here we go. There, look at that. So, don't know if it's gonna let me change anything. So we did, you guys said 4. Frozen. Froze. Kind of like him with his normal eyes more. Then let's go hair. This one. S. Nice. There's this one. Lights we don't need, hair we didn't have, and then the shoes. Shoes, we went with these ones. Material for the shirt color. Hey, is this the shirt color? I don't know. It's eyebrows. I don't know how to change the shirt color. Yeah, I don't know how to change the shirt color, but we could change the skin color, I think. This is a pretty good app, though. What? Oh, bro, I don't care about that. That's hair color. He doesn't have hair. Oh, here, shirt and pants color. Since it doesn't really matter, we'll go green. I don't know what that did. It's eyebrow. Bro. Okay, so I don't know how to change the skin color. I don't know if these people are gonna get rid of my person or not. But I'm gonna say it like this. So there's that. And I'm gonna export him, put him into whatever called. Don't want to show that actually. So I'm gonna put him to Blender to look at him and fix him more, because I'm pretty sure he has like 6 different shirts, just 6 different pants or whatever. We're just gonna make a new folder called models, other voice models. There we go. I'm gonna call him Cat. Okay. I don't really think I need all this stuff for his animations, but I'll keep it just because why not? Don't worry. Just if I want to add new things. Oh, sorry, my bad. Yep. All right, that's taken a while. So since we're waiting for that, we could do a few questions. We could do Q&A. I am gonna turn this off now because it's been on up for a while. I'll turn it back on, I guess, in a little bit. But we'll do a Q&A like thing. If you guys have any questions. So
What's a game mechanic old?
game mechanic that never gets old. Game mechanic that never gets old. I would probably say, kind of like an inventory system. Doesn't really get old to me. Like either an inventory system or like collecting things in games that never gets old, like collectibles. Like, have you ever played, I don't know, just like collectibles that are not really used for anything in game, just besides to get collected? Those, I say, those never really get old. All right. So is saved. Where's my Blender? I don't have Blender anymore. What? Oh, that's why I couldn't say it's underneath the cat box. All right. Let me do this. All right. have a thing to capture. Window capture Blender. Stretch to fit the screen. And I'm just gonna put it all the way down. So tomorrow is Dead by Daylight. I need to get that working, even though it worked before. I just need to make sure it works, make sure everything's good and all that. Where did I put it? Model. And I really gotta get that game working again though. So here is Cat. Yep, see? His eyes are right here. He doesn't have color in his eyes. Oh my freaking goodness. Yeah, is it behind it? No. Oh man, dude. That is weird. Why his eyes don't work, but there's Captain. Here's Captain, right? See, look at this. Let me go pose. Can you stop selecting things? Thank you. Oh, that's the shirt. Oh. Oh. I don't think this is fitting for... I need for the shirt and the rest of him to be... So I need the shirt and the rest of him to be actually connected, so... maybe I export him without bones, if I can. I don't even know if I can. Open. I'm gonna export it without bones, if that's possible. It's probably not possible then. And I export Cap. What does that mean? I don't know what that means. It's kind of weird. Um, I don't know. I see his eyes here. Like, it doesn't make sense. His eyes are in that program that I used. It was a cool program, but it's kind of messed up. Like, I don't know how I'm gonna, like, if I animate this, in game, it's not gonna work. It's not so good. Let's see. I have to find the model then. Maybe I just find a model for him. Nope, same thing. Parent with automatic weight. What the frick? Wow. Okay, so I can't fix this. It's gonna be annoying to animate. Because I can't just export it without the bones. It's gonna be really annoying. What is this pointing at? How's it getting this? All right. No idea how to export it without. I don't know how to. How do I export it without codes? Custom data, include data name labels, include. Yeah, I have no idea. Okay. Oh. All right. Well then, let me see if I could find a model on on Sketchfab. I was getting this one. What is it, man? I have no idea. Alright, then fine. There we go. Here, I'll just do it like this. Mind the tabs. Fine. So do I want Sketchfab? Or do I want Mixamo? Because I think Mixamo would be better. Because they have a bald person there. All I have to do. Just the only thing is that they're not going to have oops. They're not going to have the thing. He's not gonna have a beard. Because they do have people. Like switch. Thank you. They do got people. Like this is where I got like the characters for the tarnished. Like see, here she is. Here he is. Just which one would be for the captain? That's it. It only has 3 pages. Pretty sure they had a bald person before, but yeah, I really wanted my guy to work. I wanted my guy to work, but it is what it is. 1 second, chat. Yeah, Captain. Uh, yeah. Yeah. Disgusting. Whatever, I'm just gonna have to deal with it. What does beware in the I'm just gonna search it on my phone, it's easier. The Orville. Oh, they wear some weird thing that Long Young Sheldon likes, whatever that thing is. It's weird. I guess I'll search it. I don't know. No, not there. On here. Yeah, that's USS Orville. Isaac, wow. Yeah, they're not gonna have the suit. But I don't want to take it exactly. Spy track or sidetrack, whatever the thing is. Yeah. I'm not gonna do a spaceman. The frick? Sci-fi. Sci-fi, everyone does picture like space. Like this. How am I gonna get that on that? Doesn't really look like a captain. I guess I'm just gonna have to model it myself. So then it's not really gonna look 3D. It's gonna look 3D, but it's not gonna look super realistic. Like this, but not really. Because we have to model everything then. Because if I model the suit, it's not gonna be good. I'm not good at modeling.
Cool.
Yeah. I guess bring the guy in again and then see what he is like, I guess. So it could be. Bro. He doesn't really look like a captain either. I mean. Like, I'm gonna have to move all of these. Down over here. And it's just gonna look stretched. Ah, bro. I'm trying to see sci-fi, yeah. Bro. Might have to change the story a little bit then. I mean, if I get rid of the head, just put another head there. A human head. I could use this. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Hey, for real, bro? And not them. I mean, it would have been good, but not them. And if they don't have an armature, this one's paid. Never mind. Never mind. I'll use this one down here somewhere, wherever it went. It was like right here. This paid. Oh, you can't get it. What I was saying was I could just add a bone attachment to follow his neck. And I just make a head of the character. None of these are for download though, bro. It's kind of annoying. Let me see. if I can find it, and then I'll show you guys when I find it. This is a girl, right? Yeah. I'd be in between that one. It's a soldier, and just from another game. That's a soldier. Can't do that. It's not bad. There's some money. Alright, so I only found one. Doesn't really look like a captain that much. It's either between... Wait. Either between this one, alright, between this one, this is the captain, or we do this one. Alright, and then we just get rid of the head and put a different head there. And then we'll change it up, maybe. What do you guys think, huh? One for this one, two for the other one.
1.
Okay, so then it's this one it is. So not next week, the week later, or well, not even then, like 3 weeks from now we'll work on this game. So yeah, I am gonna call it there. Yeah, I know it wasn't really a long stream. And I know I really didn't really talk that much, probably. But this is probably gonna be in a devlog later on, after like a week after we finish the game, in depth with it. But that's pretty much it. Tomorrow is Friday, which tomorrow is Dead by Daylight. Tell people, come see me on Twitch if you like Dead by Daylight, or if you just want to hang out. Yeah. Peace. This one.
Bye.